Okay, this is Mike again. Sorry about that. I'm using this software here for video presentation here for the first time, and it has because I'm using the free version of it before I know what I'm doing here. This is experimental on my part. It only gives you a 15-minute time limit here, so this is going to be segment 2. This will force me to have to make these presentations shorter, I guess. But I think I'll uh, wrap up here in the second segment here. This is segment 2 of branded surveys here. So, any case, the next step here is, as you saw, that I got a partial credit here for 5 points. Something's better or nothing. If you get a lot of screen outs, then they pop up and you get a 30 point or 30-cent bonus. And as you can see, that at least you get screened out very early instead of spending a lot of time on the survey. That was almost instantly that I got screened out. Now, this next one here's another example. 34 points for 15 minutes. Okay, so remember each panel is different on their point system, but on branded, what this means is this is going to pay 34 cents for 15 minutes. Don't know about you, but I don't think that's worth my time. I'm going to skip that. It comes out to roughly $1.40 an hour for my time. I think my time's worth more than that. So instead of clicking on Start Survey, here's the Skip Survey option. I'm going to skip on that, and remember there's a whole bunch of surveys that I'm supposed to be eligible for here, so we're going to see, it's going to ask you what your reason was. Point value too small. Now, if this was a 2 or 3 minute survey, then I would say it's probably not worth your time. I mean, it might be worth your time, I meant to say. So in any case, this one's paying 153 points for 15 minutes, which is $1.53. Okay, this one's not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. Let's see what happens here. It all depends on if I like the subject matter. Some of it's watching video. Others are clicking boxes. You never know what you're going to get here. There's all kinds of different surveys. Don't know why this one's taken. I've had my computer on all day. There we go. Alright, so this is pretty typical. It's going to check your demographics. 60181. Male. I don't know why it didn't let me select whatever that third option was. I think it was asking. Okay, your race. Didn't let me put my age in there. I don't know why. Okay, income. Okay, it looks like this is going to be a TV survey. And I don't know why this happens. It doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes you go through one. Okay, see, I got screened out. I think that's because it didn't. When I tried to click on the age screen, it messed up there. I think that's why. Okay, so only a few seconds here. Okay, this is 90 cents for 10 points. I'll give that one a try. I'm probably going to get screened out of here because I do not live in any of these areas. They're probably looking for somebody in one of those areas. Okay, so I got another nickel just for a couple more clicks here. This was paying $2 for 15 minutes. It's not too bad. Remember these little piddly ones here, this is going to get you closer to one of these bigger paid surveys. It's going to make it well worth your time. Let's see. Okay, I'm sort of a manager at one of the jobs I have here, my main job. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I'm kind of sort of a sales manager for a small business. And that business happens to be for a general contractor. Okay, we don't really have employees. We have subcontractors, but that was the range there. The company's been in business for 30 years. Let's see. I do some knowledge of IT, but I'm not an expert. I do some of the basics here. So this is going to be about IT. Like, have you ever had a job with IT? Let's see. Cloud computing. General education. Okay, so this is kind of a tedious one here. I'm not going to take up a lot of your time. But as you can see, there's a big discrepancy there in like how much they're going to pay you, and you want to be aware of that when you select a survey. So yeah, now this one on this page here showing 28 points for 15 minutes. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing that one. This is one that I would enter on your invites page. In your invites page here, you get a list here of your friends and where they're at. And you click here, there's your survey. This is where you would like report a ticket, like if you didn't get paid. NQ, that means not qualified. Alright, here's one where I did finish it. This pays a small amount, but it kind of interesting. You just answer questions about what was on TV last night, and they throw in a couple questions about commercials here, but it's a very short period of time, and it adds up. I get this almost every day. This means that this one was over quota. This one got completed. Okay, so anyway, you get the idea here. That's your history. And then if you didn't get credit on it, this is where you would report it and do a ticket. Here, I'm not going to go all the way through on this one, but see here, you could see here what how this works. Late disqualification, that means that you spent a good amount of time on it and then they disqualified you. Usually they'll give you credit on this panel for that. Completed but didn't direct, that's kind of like a glitch where you completed it but it didn't return back to the home page and credit your points. Same thing with that. When it says choose a file here, say like you're on a survey here. I got one open here, for example, and you want proof or you want to show the error or whatever. You know that you simply hit Alt and print screen. I know that works on Windows 10. I'm not sure about all the different versions of Windows, but Windows 10, that will go to your pictures and then you would look in your pictures file for that. Like you go through your file explorer. I have mine set up. I have a OneDrive account, and see if you go to OneDrive, and there's a, let's see here, pictures. Okay, so there's another title here that says screenshots. So this is like where I do the ones for my screenshots. So for example, this one was survey related. I don't know why that's taking so long to open. But this is towards the bottom here. Okay, this is just showing that I completed a survey for a different panel. Okay, so this is where it's going to store. If you have a Dropbox or a OneDrive, it'll go there. Otherwise, it'll be on your desktop somewhere, probably in pictures, and then there's going to be, usually it automatically sets up a separate folder for your screenshots. So anyway, this is pretty typical here. They want to make sure that you're asking a question, not answering questions willy-nilly. So these questions here, if you take a look at them, these are very unlikely. So if you clicked yes on all of these, they know that you're BSing, and that either you're telling them exactly what they want to hear, or you are have you prepared a home meal. Now, most everybody's done that, so that would be a yes. But most of these are no. They're like kind of like oddball things, and they want to make sure that basically you're paying attention, as well as giving truthful answers. Okay, so it's taken me to another page here. And this isn't just on, oh, that was actually for another panel that we'll get into later. But just to show you how this works. Okay, this was the ticket report. I think you have a good grasp here. I'm at gold. That means you get like more points and bonuses. You also get a higher referral bonus when you refer somebody. Okay, see, now it says 12 surveys available, 923, so that means a possibility of getting $9.20. This was the daily poll today. BPay, this is an option for you here. They offer you, besides gift cards, they offer you PayPal. They just started this BPay, like I want to say like a month to 6 weeks ago. That's where they'll do an ACH directly to your account if you wanted to provide them with the information. I don't do that. I'm already set up on PayPal. But I think I would trust this company because I've been dealing with it for 3 years and having any issues. But on a new survey panel, I don't think I would give them my banking information. I have it set up for PayPal. I'm trying to find something here. Oh, here we go. Payment options. So this is where you would set up what your default is. This is how I have my my PayPal is my default when I cash out. So that means that it's set up to automatically go to my PayPal account when I reach a payout, as opposed to one of these other methods. There's also a bunch of gift cards. I'm sure most of you are like me. You want to get the cash, so you would either choose PayPal or BPay, where the money's going to go, where you're going to have access to it to go to your bank account. And instead of being stuck with a gift card or waiting for a gift card, you're going to have the money within a day or two and use it for what you want when you want.